icLAAo. I can never lose. Ever. What's going on, everybody? This video is not about to be too long because I don't believe this topic is going to take too long to explain. But why does everybody hate on a job? Why does everybody make it seem like having a job is a bad thing? Because let me be the first one to tell you that having a job does not make you a loser. Having a job does not mean that you're broke. Having a job does not mean that does not make you a bad person. Having a job does not make you lame. See, it's only broke people. I've realized that's only broke people who will say, oh, I can't work no job, or I gotta trap, or I gotta do business, it's only broke people that will say that. And I can tell that you don't really do business if you hate on people that have a job, or if you think that having a job is a bad thing. See, we've all, in this day and age, everybody wants to be a business owner, everybody wants to make their own money, everybody wants to work for themselves. That's cool, that's amazing, I think that's a good thing. However, you have to see that you can't be hating and saying that jobs are bad at the same time trying to build a business. It doesn't make sense, because if you say that, if everybody thought like you and everyone's like, oh, I'm never gonna work a job ever, I'm gonna be my own boss, all this, who's gonna work for your company? This is what people don't think about. This is why rich people, they will always tell you can make it, just work hard, just get a job, the American dream. Why? Because the rich people that own all the companies know that if we tell everybody not to work a job, who's gonna work for my company? Like, bro. And I almost fell into this thing of thinking that jobs were not good as well years ago, until I realized that it depends on what you want to do in life. It depends on the type of person that you are. Having a job in this day and age, especially just having a job, you above the majority of people. Having a job gives people structure. Having a job gives you something that you have to work on every single day consistently. Having a job is not a bad thing. Like I said, it depends on what you want to do in life. It depends on what stage you are in life. It depends on your goals in life. It's not bad though. Now, like I said, it depends. If you're the type of person who wants to be a billionaire, then obviously you can't get that through working a job. Unless you're a CEO, which is still technically a job, but not really, but that's besides the point. If you just want to live a comfortable life, you want to stay out the way, you want to live a quiet, peaceful life, working a job is the perfect thing for you. Or if you're not the type of person that likes to start things from scratch and you want to come into an organization and provide value and help the organization build, you're a team player, working a job is for you. Working a job is actually a good thing, and I believe that for most people, you should work some jobs before you try and enter entrepreneurship. Before I started going in on business, although I've always done business on the side, I worked literally every job you can think of, bro. I worked sales for AT&T. I worked, self-checkout. I worked cashier. I worked gas stations. Bro, I did it all, bro. I did pizza delivery. I've done it all. Within the span of me being 16 to 17, I literally did all of that. So I got the different experience from working jobs, and working jobs is definitely not bad. See, the best strategy that I could tell the people who actually do want to do entrepreneurship is to don't quit your job. Stack up your money from the job until your side business can become your main focus. People always want to talk about, oh, I'm about to quit my job and go in on my business. How foolish does that sound? You're about to quit your job to go in on something that hasn't proven value to you yet. That's not to say you shouldn't follow your dreams. Of course you should. But you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. Because 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work. That's not to say that you shouldn't go in and have only one plan. Of course, you should. If that's what you want to do, you want to be a business owner, of course, you should do that. However, you need to still work your other job. Because at the end of the day, working a job is going to give you people skills. It's going to give you some experience in the workplace, dealing with employers, dealing with the employees. So working a job is not a bad thing. And if your goal is to be an entrepreneur, then work a job first and then use that money to do your entrepreneurship. See, people are actually embarrassed to have jobs in this day and age. And I don't see why. Because not every job you're going to be making minimum wage. There are people that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year from their job. Like I said, it really depends on what you want to do. But I was watching this Smasher Pass video or whatever on YouTube, and this one guy, the girl asked him, well, what do you do? He was like, oh, yeah, I work a job. And then everybody started laughing. And I'm like, why are you laughing for it? Because he works a job, because he wants to provide for himself, because he wants to provide for his family. Business isn't for everybody, bro. And the majority of people trying to get into business will learn that shit quick. Because people think that doing a business will give you more freedom than working a job. And in the beginning stages of a business, that's not gonna be the case. You get freedom in the sense of you can pick how much you want to make, you can pick how much you want to charge people. You can pick what days you want to work, yes. But while you're building the business, especially at the beginning, you have no freedom. Because when you work a job, you work from 9 to 5. That's the only time you have to think about work. If you have a business, you have to think about your business all day, every single day, 7 days a week, 365, until you get to the position where you can hire a manager, CEO. That's when that freedom that people are talking about starts to really set in. So for people who are saying, oh, I want to be my own boss, pick my own hours, and you're thinking it's just going to be like that easy, you have another thing coming. This is why the majority of businesses fail. Because people look at business and they look at all the rich people who are living this life thinking that it's going to be this easy lifestyle, and it's not. Especially at first, it's not. Working a job is so much more easier than starting a business or running a business. Making money from a job is easy because once you prove yourself, it's essentially a handout. You don't have to worry. As long as you keep doing what they're telling you to do, your money's going to be there. In business, you could be doing something that worked for 2 years and it could just stop working, and now you have to try and implement new ways. Now you have to innovate. So don't let people make you think that business is this easy thing, and if you work a job, you're some type of loser or you're some type of failure, because that's not true. I respect people who have a solid job, who go to work, who still work hard. I respect anybody who works hard. And it's the people who don't even have a job, who have no business, who have nothing going on for them, that will try and come at people who have a job like they're doing any better. But long story short, as long as you're putting in work in this world, bro, don't make people think that you have to be a business owner. I love business, yes, this is what I want to do. I don't care how hard it gets, this is what I'm going to do. If you have that mindset, then this is for you. But if you know that, you really don't want to be this rich, you don't want to do all this stuff, you just want to, live a happy, comfortable, life, you can work a job, and that's cool. I realized this, and I realized that I will never, ever talk down to anybody that has a job. In fact, I will congratulate you. Because like I said, in this day and age, most people don't want to work. A lot of businesses are having trouble staffing their companies because a lot of people don't want to work because they're buying into this mindset that having a job is some type of, you're a loser. But the people who are talking down on other people who have a job, who are trying to provide for their family, those are the people who are really losers. So if you have a 9 to 5, my brother or sister, be proud of that shit. I appreciate you. The business owners, we all appreciate you. Thank you.